Hello, my dear students. I hope we have come to the last part of the essay on the rule of the road, a beautiful essay written by A.G. Gardiner. In the last three sessions, we have discussed about various things related to this essay. We have discussed about the author and what are the major works written by A.G. Gardiner and what kind of what was the contribution to the English literature uh, by A.G. Gardiner. We came to know that A.G. Gardiner was not only an essayist but also a journalist, and also we came to know the introduction to the essay, and also we have discussed about the instance which we have seen in this essay, and what the lady has uh, how she has behaved and how she claimed about the liberty. And also we have discussed the difference between social liberty and personal liberty. In this session we'll also find some learning objectives, as we have seen in the last session. It will enable you to understand the context of the use of language and various aspects in the essay. And in this present PPT session, we'll be discussing the following contents: the instance of playing trombone, and also we'll have discussion about the author's conclusion, and also we can discuss about analysis of the essay on the role of the road, and also we'll find the session summary at last, and at the end of the session you will find the references. Let us start from the instance of playing trombone. In the previous sessions, my dear students, we have had the information related to personal liberty and social liberty, and how personal liberty is different from social liberty, and how a person should use his personal liberty, and how he has to be very careful while using his social liberty. Here we rule over a kingdom where we have all the freedom, but when we come into contact with the freedom of other people, both parties will have to restrict their own free lives. When we are having our own kingdom, so there will be no restriction to use our personal liberty. But when we come to contact with the freedom of other people, we have to be very careful, and we should have some restrictions while using that kind of uh, liberty, because it is completely related to playing trombone. Trombone is a musical instrument. When when we are interested playing that trombone, so it is related to our personal liberty, and we can play that trombone when we are alone at our home, but we cannot play when it is disturbing other people. So for this, again, he gives the instance of playing the trombone. If he wishes to play it at midnight, he will have to leave to the Everest, or else his family and neighbors will object. So this is what I was trying to say. If he wants to play his musical instrument, and he should be aware that it's not going to be it is not going to disturb other people or his neighbor, or any other people who are living in and around him. So the author tells the reader that there are a lot of people in this world, and adjustment is the key to liberty. So finally he come to a conclusion that everyone should have adjustment while using their personal liberty. They should have some adjustment. So when they feel it is going to disturb others, so they should have some restriction themselves, and they should stop it. They should stop using that personal liberty, and they should give opportunity to live other people in a peace of mind. So the adjustment is quite needed while using personal liberty. So that is what he says, adjustment is the key to liberty. And let's see the author's conclusion about the essay. So A.G. Gardiner points out that unfortunately we are quicker to see the faults of others than our own. So it is not unfortunate thing, because it is common everywhere. We are not able to find the mistakes of our own, but we'll make out the difference. I mean, we'll make out the mistakes which are done by others very easy way. So that is what he says, we are quicker to see the faults of others, not but not ours. He also says that consideration for the rights or feelings of others is the foundation of social behavior. When we are living in a systematic society, we should be we should give importance for the feelings of others also, because we are restricted by certain rules and regulations which are imposed by the society. Then we have to give importance for the people's feeling. So when we start giving importance for people's feelings, then we will be aware of the usage of the private liberty or personal liberty. He concludes at last in the essay saying that decide whether we are civilized or uncivilized. So it will definitely show us how we are civilized or how we are uncivilized. Great moments of heroism and sacrifice are rare, but our life is made up of these small adjustments which make it sweet. So as I told you in the last slide of this session, he gives much importance for adjustment. So wherever we find adjustment, there we can see that how the life will be very successful and how we can lead such a happy life between among the people. So analysis of the essay on the role of the road. Let us try to analyze the essay. Gardiner, in this bewitching essay, the road rule, points out what constitutes true liberty, and he says how true liberty constitutes and what is the real meaning of true liberty. These days, even among small children, personal freedom or individual liberty is a very familiar concept. And he also says that in order to make our liberty a reality, we must give up some of our freedom. Such a wonderful line we can find in this slide. So, if you want to uh, make our liberty a reality, if you make it, or if we want to make our liberty a reality, so we must give up some of our freedom. The main point of this essay is that people need to consider how their actions affect others, not just what they want to do themselves, and how they affect society. The author concludes the essay by saying that both anarchist and socialist must be a judicious mix. So there should be a mixture of anarchist and socialist. There should be a judicious mix, he says, and we need it preserve to preserve individual liberty as well as social freedom. It is in the small matter of behavior in observing the rule of the road. So pass judgment on ourselves and declare that we are civilized or uncivilized. It is left to us to decide ourselves whether we are civilized or uncivilized. It is completely depending upon our behavior, and he finally suggests us to have some adjustments to use the proper to have the proper usage of personal liberty and social liberty. And here in this slide we'll find the session summary, what we have discussed in the previous slides of this session. We roll over a kingdom where we have all the freedom, but when we come into contact with the freedom of other people, both parties will have to restrict their own free lives. So this is called the real adjustment, and by following this rule we may we may make a liberty a reality. The author tells the reader that there are a lot of people in this world and adjustment is the key to liberty. And he concludes saying that decide whether we are civilized or uncivilized. Great moments of heroism and sacrifice are rare, but our life is made up of these small adjustments which make it sweet. So I personally say that this will be, I mean, this can be the best adjustment. This can be the best solution to have personal liberty and to use the personal liberty as of our own. And adjustment is key to uh, use the liberty and personal liberty and social liberty. I hope we have come to the last slide of this lesson, that is related to references, how collected information from the following websites. And if you want more information about this essay, you may also find information from the below websites. And thank you for watching all the 4 sessions related to the essay AG on the role of the road by A.G. Gardiner. So thank you so much. Have a good day.